Get ready for Transformers 1 with a complete rundown of the Transformers movies in timeline order. Here we go! It's 1987 and the Autobots are under attack by the Decepticons on their home planet of Cybertron, but things aren't going great for the former, so their leader, Optimus Prime, orders fellow Autobot, B-127, to leave the war zone and form a base of operations on Earth. B-127 flees the Decepticons' attack on Cybertron to be immediately attacked by the people of Earth in a California forest, and then immediately attacked by a Decepticon again after that. This Decepticon, Blitzwing, demands B-127 reveal the location of Optimus Prime to destroy him and win the war, but the Autobot uses his lovely voice that sounds like Thomas from those Maze Runner movies to refuse the threat. So Blitzwing damages his lovely vocal cords and also his memory. However, B-127 gets revenge by damaging everything about Blitzwing. In order to hide his identity, B-127 transforms into a Volkswagen Beetle, presumably to celebrate 7 years since the release of Herbie Goes Bananas. Meanwhile, a teenager named Charlie Watson has all the teenage problems. She's unpopular, unappreciated, and her father is unalive. But upon visiting a junkyard, finds the Volkswagen Beetle that B-127 has disguised himself as, turning him on. In a platonic way. This sends out a signal to other Autobots in the galaxy, which is intercepted by the Decepticons, who now know B-127's location. Shatter and Dropkick arrive on Earth and deceive the military into believing that B-127 is the real threat. As Charlie fixes up the yellow Volkswagen, it transforms out of this disguise into B-127's robot persona. After initially being freaked out, the two quickly form a bond, but due to him not being able to speak, she names him the title of the movie. The military come after Bumblebee and fight him, which is bad, but it helps restore his memories, which is good, because he now knows he's here on Earth to protect the planet. However, this protection doesn't last long, as Shatter and Dropkick find and capture Bumblebee. Upon interrogating him, they learn of the Autobot leader's plans to create a safe haven for Autobots on Earth and prepare to contact the Decepticons to invade the planet. But before they can, Charlie and Bumblebee, but mostly Bumblebee, do a few Boom Boom Explosion Bang car chases to stop the Decepticons in an epic robot wars. The military sees who the real baddies are and allows Bumblebee to go free, who then upgrades his disguise to a Chevrolet Camaro, presumably to celebrate 5 years since the release of Fast Times at Ridgemount High. Bumblebee has a heartfelt goodbye with Charlie before meeting up with Optimus Prime, who's arrived on Earth, and uses the 80s version of Spotify, also known as the radio, to communicate with him. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, on a planet home to the Maximals, a type of Transformer, the species have their peace interrupted by the planet eater, Galactus. Oh, no, wrong universe. Unicorn. No, that's not it either. Unicron. His heralds, the Terracons, led by Scourge, seek the Transwarp Key, a device that allows for instant travel across the universe, which Unicron can use to eat other planets faster. However, before Unicron's heralds can obtain the key, the Maximal leader sacrifices himself to protect his people and entrusts the key to Optimus Primal, who flees to Earth with other survivors as Unicron noms the planet. Cut to Brooklyn, New York, USA, Earth 1994, where a former military electronics expert, Noah Diaz, is struggling to support his family financially, so takes up the life of crime to make much-needed dollary dues. Meanwhile, an intelligent museum intern named Eleanor Wallace accidentally discovers and activates one half of the Transwarp Key, releasing an energy detected by Optimus Prime, who summons the other Autobots. As this is happening, Noah is stealing a car, who turns out to be one of those Autobots, Mirage, who drives Diaz to the meetup point to be this movie's obligatory person character. Optimus Prime, Mirage, RC, and Bumblebee have been hiding on Earth waiting for a way to return to Cybertron and believe the Transwarp Key is their ticket home. However, the Autobots weren't the only ones woken from their slumber by the activation of the key. The Terracons also saw the big sky beam from space, leading to a battle between the robots on Earth outside the museum so that Eleanor can be in more than just 5 minutes of the movie. During the battle, Scourge kills Bumblebee and takes the key, but just as one Transformer goes down, another steps up, that being Airazor of the Maximals, who reveals that their species have been hiding out on Earth all this time and that Scourge only has half the key, which was split to keep away from Unicron. So the Autobots set out to get the whole key with Eleanor and Noah, but the latter secretly only remains involved to destroy it to protect Earth. The people in the Transformers go on a world tour to find the whole key, where they have a Boom Boom Explosion Man car chase against the Terracons again, before Scourge corrupts Airazor with Dark Energon, turning evil and is killed. But just as one Transformer goes down, another steps up. That being Optimus Primal and the other Maximals, who know where the second half of the key is. Upon retrieving it, Noah attempts to destroy the key, but Optimus Prime convinces him otherwise, so Scourge steals it instead and reassembles the two halves, opening a portal to let Unicron through. However, before Not Galactus can get through, the people and the Autobots agree to work together to save their planets, which they do by destroying the key. So a bit of a win there for Noah. But at least for the Autobots, the key helped bring Bumblebee back to life. It didn't revive Airazor though. In the aftermath, Optimus Prime realizes that this is his species' home now and must protect Earth from future threats, while a secret government organization known as G.I. Joe realizes that Noah is pretty good at fighting and should be a part of the program to protect Earth from future threats. The Transwarp key may no longer be able to get the Autobots back to Cybertron, but the Allspark might. It's the year before the Marvel Cinematic Universe began, and a military base is under attack by Blackout, who's looking for the Allspark, and the Decepticon leader, Megatron, who froze in the Antarctic Circle after searching Earth for the device to use to conquer the universe. Meanwhile, Sam Witwicky buys the Chevrolet Camaro that Bumblebee transformed into after parting with Charlie. But that's not his only connection to the Transformers. Sam also unknowingly possesses a pair of glasses from his great-great-grandfather, which contain the map to the Allspark's location after imprinting the coordinates on the lenses when his ancestors discovered Meg frozen on ice. With this knowledge, the Decepticons hunt Sam and his love interest, Michaela, so the Autobots protect Sam and his love interest, Michaela. But the Autobots also kind of need Sam to find the Allspark for themselves so they can rebuild the destroyed Cybertron and end the Autobot-Decepticon war. There are many Boom Boom Explosion Bang car chases and Bumblebee peeing on someone along the way to recover the Allspark, which, along with Meg, are being kept by the US government hidden within the Hoover Dam. However, the Decepticons find this location and release Meg from his slumber. Another epic battle ensues where Sam thrusts the Allspark into Meg's chest, overloading him with energy and killing him. But it also destroys most of the Allspark. The remaining shards aren't enough to restore Cybertron, so the Autobots still have to call Earth home. I mean, at this point, Earth is their home. It's like the whole Lightyear thing. The next generation of Transformers have grown up on this planet. They no longer really have any connection to Cybertron. It's the year after the Marvel Cinematic Universe began, and the Autobots are working with the military to hunt down the remaining Decepticons on Earth, but in the process learn that the Fallen has gotten back up. Now, the Fallen was a member of ancient Transformers known as Primes, who used a star harvester to drain energy from planets' suns to create energon needed as their life source. However, the Primes have one rule while using the harvester: do not deplete a star that sustains life. But what does one Prime known as the Fallen go and do? He builds a star harvester on Earth intended to destroy the sun. The other Primes stop him, sacrificing themselves to hide the key that activates the star harvester known as the Matrix of leadership. Meanwhile, Sam Witwicky is going to college with a shard of the Allspark so he can once again have a reason to be in this movie. The shard fills Sam's mind with ancient Cybertron symbols, which hold the secret to the Matrix of leadership. He's once again the target of the Decepticons, trying to get the knowledge out of Sam's head, and also trying to revive Meg, who's been dumped to the bottom of the ocean so the fish have something cool to swim past. They use another shard of the Allspark to complete the latter and use a disguise as an attractive female college student to almost complete the former, which Michaela isn't very happy about. Sam and Michaela are safe from the Decepticons' attack by the Autobots, but Optimus is killed in the process by Meg. With Optimus dead, the Fallen comes out of hiding. But Transformers are like comic book characters. They're never really gone. The Matrix of leadership can resurrect Optimus. So this Transformer humps Michaela's leg before the people characters and the robots in disguise set out to find the MacGuffin before the evil, which, after a few Boom Boom Explosion Bang car chases, they don't. Because you can't find the Matrix of leadership. You must earn it. Luckily, Sam earns and uses it to revive Optimus, then causes the Fallen to fall over again. The remaining Decepticons retreat as Optimus Prime vows to do what he's done at the end of every battle and continue to protect Earth so Sam and Michaela can continue their relationship together. Sam and Michaela are no longer in a relationship together, but Witwicky is dating someone else. The Autobots may not have a transwarp key or Allspark to reform Cybertron, but there's a new hope inside the Ark. Not Covenant, or Triumph. It was shot down by the Decepticons during the war, crashing on Earth's moon. Optimus Prime learns about the Ark and the cargo it's carrying. The former leader of the Autobots, Sentinel Prime, who created a glorified teleporter. Optimus retrieves Sentinel Prime's body and uses the Matrix of leadership to revive him. However, Sentinel Prime suddenly betrays them. It turns out that before the fall of Cybertron, he made a deal with Meg to save the planet by using the space bridge to teleport the Decepticons to Earth so they can enslave the people and use their resources to build Cybertron. Meanwhile, Sam feels unfulfilled because he's no longer a part of the Autobot mission, until he once again immediately gets entangled in an Autobot mission. And just like they've done many times before, after a few boom boom explosion bang car chases, Sam's new partner, Carly, manipulates Meg into overthrowing Sentinel by killing him. So now Meg is the ruler of the robots in disguise. Oh no, Optimus cuts his head off, and also makes sure that Sentinel is dead too. The Decepticons are defeated, and Earth is saved once again. And you're never gonna believe this next part. Optimus Prime vows to continue to protect Earth and Sam Witwicky from future threats. Sam Witwicky is not in need of saving, and Optimus Prime has stopped protecting Earth because the government shut down the military Autobots program due to the public viewing all Transformers as a threat. Now any and all robots in disguise that reveal their disguise are being hunted down and destroyed. Optimus is found by inventor Cade Yeager, then found by the organization hunting Transformers down. But Cade is willing to support the Autobot, and the pair escape with Cade's daughter and boyfriend, who has a very questionable dating excuse that allows him, a 20-year-old, to be in a relationship with someone who's 17. They learn that 65 million years ago, an alien race known as the Creators used seeds to cover Earth in a metal alloy called transformium, wiping out the dinosaurs. In the present day, KSI, not to be confused with KSI, excavates transformium to create Transformer drones. KSI has developed new Transformer soldier prototypes, Galvatron and Stinger, using Megatron's head. But inside Meg's head were evil thoughts, so Galvatron and Stinger break free of KSI's control and plot on using a seed to create more Transformium and conquer Earth. After a few boom boom explosion bang car chases and several subtle product placements, Optimus welcomes himself to Transformers Park to gain the loyalty from the Dinobots to help defeat the evil Transformers. Galvatron retreats, vowing to return, while Optimus flees into space with the seed, warning the Creators that he's coming for them, so Earth can be protected from future threats. In a land of myth and a time of magic, the destiny of a great kingdom rests on the shoulders of a middle-aged man. His name? Merlin. He discovers a group of Transformers hiding on Earth, who gives him a powerful staff that helps King Arthur and his knights defeat the Saxons before hiding it to keep their immense power out of the hands of evil. Fast forward to the present day, Optimus Prime reaches the ruins of Cybertron and meets Quintessa, a Cybertron goddess who brainwashes him into becoming Nemesis Prime. She sends him back to Earth to retrieve Merlin's staff, which can restore Cybertron by draining Earth's energy core. On Earth, it's just an absolute mess. There's been way too many boom boom explosion bang car chases. Transformers are still being hunted down, but some military personnel and Cade Yeager are resisting against this on the side of the robots in disguise. Cade encounters a dying Transformer who gives him a mysterious talisman, which leads him to learning that Transformers have secretly existed amongst people for centuries and that Merlin's staff is buried in a Cybertron spacecraft under the sea. Cade, along with the last descendant of Merlin, Vivian Wembley, locate Merlin's tomb and retrieve the staff. However, Optimus, still under Quintessa's control, takes it off them. Then Galvatron, who goes by Meg again, because most people remember that Transformer, takes it off him to give it to Quintessa after Bumblebee helped Optimus regain his true self. As Cybertron begins to consume Earth's energy, Cade, Vivian, the Autobots, and the other allies launch a final assault. Cade becomes King Arthur, sort of, Vivian removes the staff, stopping the destruction, while Optimus defeats Meg, and Quintessa is killed by Bumblebee. Just kidding, she survived, and disguised herself as a person to set up the next movie, which should be coming any day now.
We are waiting.
Hey, have you ever wondered what it would sound like if Transformers sung the Transformers theme song? No? Well, here it is anyway.
Transformers? More than meets the eye.
Autobots.
Wage battle
To destroy the evil
forces of
the Decepticons. Transformers.
robots in disguise.
Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
Transformers.
and now you're all caught up and ready to see Transformers 1. Except that movie is a prequel to all these films I just recapped, so you could have gone in without any of this knowledge. Oh well, let me know in the comments what your favorite Transformers movie is, and don't forget to absolutely obliterate that like, subscribe, and share button. I'm just kidding. Only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking whatever device you're watching this on.